Hey Dollhouse people, Whitney LaBrie here, and I am starting a new segment called What's New Wednesdays. And the reason I'm doing this is because my life has recently taken a drastic change, and in a good way. I have actually had the opportunity to quit my job and start doing dollhousing full time. And I found a lady up north who was retiring and going out of business after being in the dollhouse industry for 45 years. What an awesome lady. And I purchased her entire dollhouse shop, or what was left over. Now, I say leftovers like there was nothing, but you're about to see the unveiling of probably more than 50,000 pieces of dollhouse furniture, accessories, room boxes, dioramas. I mean, you name it, I've got it here. It took a 10-foot U-Haul, my whole SUV. And so what I'm going to do is on Wednesdays, I'm going to start doing treasure reveals of the product, and then I will then post it to my eBay website so that if there's any items that you're interested in, you can purchase them there. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, I do have an eBay shop that you can check out where I do post pre-owned and now new items of dollhouse accessories and miniatures for you to take a look at and purchase and get enjoyment for yourself. The smell of dollhouse miniatures in the morning. I have 3 giant buckets that we're going to take a look at today. So it's going to be a lot of small items and a few furniture items, some good stuff though. So enjoy the program. Okay, so this first piece is actually a BezPack piece. It's a buffet. Unfortunately, it's missing one drawer. Hopefully, it's in there somewhere in this bucket. And these first items, I think, are going to be maybe misfits, could be some damaged stuff. So we'll take a look. But otherwise, that piece is in great shape. This is a game table. It doesn't have a label on it, but it is reminiscent of BezPack as well. It's missing 3 drawers. Unfortunately, it does have 1 drawer here with some really beautiful hardware. Again, this is going to be something that I'll be keeping my eye out for to make sure that I can find the drawers. So here's a little box of just drawers. Most of these, I'm assuming, are pieces that are maybe in these buckets. Here's a little drawer with some floral in it. So that was probably like a little garden box, or she turned it into a garden box. So remember, this is a collection of someone's that not only did they have a store, but they, had their own things going on for 45 years. So this is cool. This is an entire case of just little candies. So you've got like mints and chocolates, you got a pink and chocolate, and then like caramels. So very cute. I love those candies. You can do a lot with those. I also have some hardware there. This is a candle holder, actually, a pillow, some plants. And then we've got this entire bucket here of fun stuff. What do we have here? A couple bird cages. We've got a little rattan table here. Looks like it might have been handmade, but in nice shape. Good condition. Would be a great outdoor table. This is pretty. This is a handmade chandelier. It looks like non-working, but some great detail in gold. A little carousel horse here. It isn't paper, but it almost feels like maybe cardboard. The back of a chair, it looks like. Now this is a paper rocking horse, completely made of paper. The dowels are wood or metal, but everything else is paper. That's really interesting. I haven't seen that before. Couple more bird cages, actually quite a few bird cage stands in here. So maybe some of these bird cages go with those. I don't see any birds in any of the cages though, so that's something that can of course be added. A little scooter, the wheels work, it is all wood. No name brand on that. Got a terracotta planter. That's a straw roof. It looks like it goes to one of those straw doll houses. And then this is like a dictionary here. Yeah, these are really pretty pieces. They're older. You can tell they're older, even maybe handmade. That looks like a candle holder, but when I turn it upside down, it actually looks like you could use it as a bird bath. I never even thought about using it in that way, but here's like a coat rack. That's cool. It looks like a Native American bust. It's pewter and it's heavy. All right, moving on. So that chair right there is a BezPack chair. I found the back of it earlier. I think that goes with that. And then this is a wicker chair here. That's really pretty. And then this is a fun little, I've seen these before. They are like a little fairy chair. It's really cute as a little bistro chair. See that wicker? I mean, that's not like the metal wicker that you see a lot. it's actually real wicker. On the bottom of it, it says Joan, and it has a little duck. The quality of the chair is really great. The fabric has some discoloration to it. See, there's the back, so it just needs like a little gluing. It's still a gorgeous chair, honestly. What else we've got? Okay, a lot of goodies. Like I said, we're gonna have a lot of smalls in these buckets here. A table extender and a ton of metal pieces, a lot of stands for candles and plants. That's a pretty table there. It's all wood. It has a little holder at the top. Like either almost feel like it would maybe be too small for a bird cage, but maybe like a hanging light or something. This is the base to something. A light here. It's kind of a common one, but no shade. Some fireplace pieces, candle holders. That's cool. That is actually a hand-painted ship, and you can see the signatures there. So that piece just needs a really nice frame. Another doll stand. Lots of doll stands. And actually, probably in future videos, I have a ton of amazing dolls that I'll be showing as well. So if you need some dollhouse dolls, I've got them. Those are like belt buckles. A lot of these really fun little cases to dig into and explore. We've got some corn here, 3 colors of corn. In there, that's an old map right there. That's pretty cool. And of course, it reminded me straight away of the Goonies. And you can see just lots of smalls, lots of great accessories. Okay, moving on. So she's got all these little buckets in here or all these little dividing, and I just love them. This one has like books in it. It's got some dishes in there, a lot of magazines. It's got some games. It's got some tiny boxes of pretend dollhouse furniture. It has a little tiny snake in there, disgusting. A lot of paper products in this one, a bowl with no bottom, so trash that. Okay, another little container here. This one's all wood pieces, except this, it's got tile in it. Some wood drawers, milk jugs, vases. You can paint these whatever colors. So a lot of really great things that are super useful that you can make into anything. Okay, so we've got a baby rocker here. No brand on this, but in great shape. It feels handmade, but I don't see any signatures. This is also looks handmade. It does have leather straps, a little bird inside. Really pretty piece, actually. Older, great chest. This looks like a hutch that goes to the top of something, but it looks like a little dollhouse piece. It's got a little slanted roof to it, so I'll see if the base is in this box, if it has a base. Otherwise, it could just sit really on anything, but it is definitely a top piece. And then I've got another little box here filled with goodies. We've got pillows, bowls, a whole bag of tiny clay animals. It looks like rabbits. I don't know. Let me see. Let's just go ahead and open this. Oh, yeah. Little tiny bears and rabbits. Is that like maybe some cats in there too? But oh my gosh, they're adorable. Check to see if they're on my eBay site. We'll see. I'll try to get as much as I can online as fast as I can. There's a little stool with an American flag on it. Oh, we've got Easter coming up, so those little rabbits are going to be super cute. Okay, moving on. Next box. Couple table extenders here. That is actually a napkin that goes to the Better Homes and Gardens dollhouse that I'm always talking about, that I love so much. And a lot of smalls. See, just a ton of tiny things. And that is actually an art set. It's got the paint trays, it's got the painting boards, and it even has tiny little paint brushes. And the paintbrushes like have bristles. Ooh, a mystery bag. I love those. Okay, what else do we've got? So these look like a lot of bases too. They actually remind me of bases for those hand-painted eggs, like the real eggs. But they could easily be bases for coffee tables, end tables, you know, something along those lines. Not sure what that is. And that's a nice ceramic pot right there. And then that's a tiny helmet. So that's a great little accent piece to it for a dollhouse. And what's in the mystery bag? Man, it's a lot of ceramic pieces, a lot of small bowls, vases. We got a random Santa pillow or Santa sack. But we've got a lot of lids, a lot of bowls, and it's all like ceramic and porcelain type stuff for the most part. Some plates, some small foods, some little tiny jars. So a lot of cute stuff. A nice plate to hold a nice Thanksgiving turkey. Good stuff here, good stuff here. And this next, ooh, that's like a little nice garden fence, like something nice to have some crawling vines go up. We've got a couple other little boxes. A lot of these little boxes, and like that one only has like one thing in them. So, oh, and another mystery bag. All right, cool. So this item here, this little box, it actually has a Valentine's Day, like some heart plate and saucer, and then just like a magazine and some other like tiny stuff here. Then we've got a Christmas Lollipop Tin, and it's got an entire bag here filled of brass mirror holders, but they don't have mirrors on them. So it's just the holders themselves. Oh, they're very pretty though. Oh my gosh. And then just some random lids and of all different types of materials, a little grate that probably goes into like a refrigerator or a tiny oven. All right, mystery bag. Oh gosh, this is filled with pillows and random bedding, seating. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's just a ton of different pillows. Oh my gosh, and some great colors and fun fabric, some bench seats. Most of all, this looks handmade. There are some pieces that look like they're not. All right, here's like a demi-lune table. It is handmade. It does have somebody's initials on the base. This is 1977. It looks like it had a little weather damage on the top, but it's overall in great shape. Here's just a little tiny table. I'm guessing this is Shackman. It looks like a Shackman piece. This is the base to that hutch. Look, it like looks like a tiny dollhouse. So it's got a slanted roof, it's got a base of brick and some siding. So super cute. It's made by Betty's Wooden Miniatures in Chicago, Illinois. Okay, so this is a little shadow box. It's not very deep at all. It's pretty shallow, in fact. But it's filled, of course, with lots of tiny treasures. Got some hardware. These are metal crosses. I don't know what they really go to. You've got a little Indiana Jones whip. You've got a lot of little embellishments here. A tiny British soldier. Some food pieces. A really nice wooden bowl and a card here. What else? Just some cute little plane and some other decals and stuff. And actually, this little shadow box is a really cool piece as well. And it even has a little easel on the back, so you can just set it on a table if you wanted to. All right, another plastic piece of, oh my gosh, more tiny treasures. And wow, this is a extended table by Bezpak. It has the legs that fold out. Look at that. That is so nice. It's in great shape, actually. The legs are in great shape. The top is in good shape. I don't see any damage to it. This is a Bezpak marble top table. It almost looks like a pub table or a table you might find like in a little cafe or a little bistro and have your little morning coffee and dessert, little croissant. And then moving on, we've got all these accessories. Look how much. I mean, gosh, this is like literally my first bucket of stuff. So you can just imagine how much stuff I have. Here's just a big box of a big box of doll stands. And then this is like jewelry parts. All of this jewelry parts, a little trinket box here. But I believe that, she was using this to make stuff, or people were using this to make chandeliers. They're using it to embellish their dollhouse items, to make perfume bottles. And there's a lot going on in this box that somebody with the talent and the time can really go crazy and make some really cool stuff. Here's another trinket box, just filled again with more smalls, more accessories, pots, bowls, yards of ribbon, sewing materials, towels, all sorts of fun things. There's just a box just of tools, a little jar of hairspray. Okay, I have no idea what this is. They look like little seeds or something. I was gonna open them, but a little piece of bread there. I was like, maybe I shouldn't. I could just see him opening and popping all over the place, so I'm not sure what those are. Take a better look next time. There's some jewelry there, some beads. And then once again, just another trinket box filled with tiny accessories. Let's see here. We've got some dollhouse wallpaper here, some old carpeting. I wish I had that for my office in the Garfield dollhouse. That would have been perfect. Some photos that she has taken over the years of some dollhouse stuff that she had put together. Then this says neutral light, and it's just filled with tons of beads, almost like in a rose gold color. They're very pretty. And then just, of course, some more smalls accessories here, and a little picture there of Shirley Temple that says the good ship Lollipop. I'm a Shirley Temple fan. Okay, so that's bucket number 1. So I'm going to do 3 buckets today. I'm going to do 2 buckets and then 1 basket, because I do want to show some furniture, and since I have an open basket, we'll take a look at that and see some of the goodies that are inside there. And now remember, I'm going to start doing this every Wednesday, so you can always check back. If you really love treasure reveals, this is a great opportunity to take a look at some new treasures. If you are not really into the treasure reveals, but you definitely want to buy dollhouse accessories, just pop on over to my eBay website and check out. I will be posting things, of course, every week. So this is just a new set of a trinket box. This one doesn't have a lid on it. I've got all sorts of fun stuff here. This is a little hat box with a very spring feel to it. It's got floral on the top. Very, very cute. With Easter coming up, I'll definitely be posting as much as I can of spring and Easter stuff. This is like a ceramic cat, the base to something. Again, just more embellishment items. This is like a 70s vintage little basket hanger or plant hanger. Very cool. This is a cool vase with the 3 legs on the bottom. It's kind of neat. It almost looks like an egg. Okay, so we've got a trifold screen here. This does look to be handmade with lace in the center. It doesn't fully fold up, but it does stand, and that's pretty cool. Got some prints here for some photos. As I really look at this case, this is mostly frames. I mean, tons of frames and photos. So I think I'm going to lay these out for you very quickly here so you can kind of get an idea of how much is in here. So if you need frames, a girl, guy, I got you. I got you with the frames. That's a cool hanging one for like a store. It says pots and pans. It's really neat. There's an old map. There's a petite princess, also if you're into the vintage ideal stuff. And then some decals. And then this is Crisbon. This is a prints, like vintage prints by them. So there's a couple different ones. Those are great for like a Victorian room, store, bathroom. Really pretty. This is a whole bunch of irons. A mirror. There's a little decanter of red and white wine. Some pillows, a beautiful little bless this home plate, and some other little cute tchotchkes here. We've got a really nice pedestal here in gold. We've got a box planter. Just one more little trinket case here. Look at all that. These are those little miniature cups that have names on it, and one says Dylan on it and one says Mom on it. This is kind of a neat tea set here. It's not really resin and it's not ceramic. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's definitely different. It almost maybe looks like it's the lid to something. A lot of stands in this one. This is cool. It's like a little plaque with the little Buddha on it. We've got this really pretty vase. That's a whole bunch of potatoes. Little spuds. Some terracotta pots. There's a tiny little bonsai tree. Of course, when I think of bonsai, I always think of Karate Kid. Here is another handmade chandelier. It does not look like it was made to light up either, but it is actually a really gorgeous piece and it looks really old. I don't know if it was just the metal that it's made out of that just patinaed and made it look incredibly old. So I'm just turning the base around here so I can take a look at some more stuff because there's so much in here. There's also a lot of miniature weapons in this box here. Look at all of these. Like, I've got some fireplace pieces here too. Okay, what else we've got? That's for ice clippers there, or ice holders. Candle stand, double candle stand, they're very cool. These are all holders for fireplace utensils. So several of those I've come across so far. Here's like a little saw. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's keep going here because there's plenty more to see. We've got some Egyptian statues. These are really cool because I've seen a couple miniature dioramas of Egyptian tombs. I've always wanted to do one, but it's not like on the top of my list, so I haven't ever done them, but it's just, but how cool are they when you come across them? Here's just another great little trinket box. And this one's good for displays. This is definitely handmade. It is a candelabra and gold metal, missing one candle, but it's in great shape. Just a really nice little vase. Here's just a little side table. This is handmade. Initials are on the bottom, and I believe it says 1980. A little boat here that says 1775. Would be great in a frame. Another lamp. That's the second time I've come across that one. Some pictures, a nice little glass vase in blue. Here's a really cool industrial green light. Love that. It's a little tiny leather satchel. Here's a gate. It's metal, gold and green. A nice runner. Here's a really cool plate of cranberry sauce. It's definitely larger than dollhouse size. I would say maybe Barbie. This is a really neat wooden jester with some decal or some little beads that hang off of it. Okay, this is the last box inside this bucket, and then I have one more basket, and we're almost done. Oh my gosh. This is a long one, guys, but I have just so much to show you. So there's a little Easter basket with a little chocolate bunny. This little table here is a Fisher-Price plastic table. There was some vintage furniture that eventually I'll get to, but not today. But not a ton of the vintage stuff or any Fisher-Price. I did see some Ideal, some Tommy, some other pieces like that. That's a pretty cool little chessboard there. Cool hanging chandelier here, and it is attached to this little tassel. But anyway, it looks like it probably lit up at one time. Who knows if it does now? But it is a really pretty piece. If you know how to rewire electrical, some of these lightings are really going to be great for you. Those are just some wooden cups and saucers. This is the top of what was probably a coffee table, but the base is gone. These pieces are all glued down was made by Classics, so maybe the base is around here somewhere. This is a American Indian bust on it, and it says cigars, and that is heavy and metal, and it is really neat. That actually goes to a fireplace hearth. We've got a dinosaur, all right, and there you go, for my nephew Jonathan. A little bear. Ooh, mystery box. Yay! Oh, more checker pieces. A little large for Dollhouse, but definitely cool. A tapestry. Another box of 1 billion miniatures. Just look at that. I have so much of this, I can't even think about it. My brain is on fire just thinking about the amount of stuff that I have that looks just like this. Just boxes and boxes of stuff. There's a little like eggnog punch bowl. And then here's a plastic guitar with John Lennon on it. And it's an older photo of John Lennon, like before he grew his hair out long. So who knows how old that thing is. All right. So if you've stuck in there with me, I want to say thank you. We are about to go into the last basket of goodies, and it does have some furniture in it, so if you're more interested in furniture, you might find some stuff in this last basket. I had to stop and get some coffee myself and need a little energy. So that looks like it's like a countertop for maybe like a store, and then this is a little just trinket box that goes on the wall but could easily be used as a shelf inside a dollhouse. This piece here is cool. This actually, I believe, is a hanging pot holder. So you could hang that in your kitchen and then hang some pots and stuff from it. Just a little table here, a little in yellow, like a golden harvest gold yellow. Here is a metal chair, like a little in maroon, like a fairy chair. This is an adorable sofa, and it's in great shape. And I love the overall, the condition is good, but the shape is to that back. Almost like, it kind of looks like a camelback. Here's a really pretty little bench here. And this one is also handmade, and the signature is on the bottom here as well. I just love the handmade stuff, that someone took the time to make something so pretty. I just love it. This is a Reeves line pie holder. It's in great shape. You can see there, Reeves line. I don't think I've had the Reeves line one before, but I've had a couple different ones. This is the matching side chair to that cute sofa. They're both in great shape, and they both have all their legs and everything. So this is just a little side table here. Actually, it's got bins, so you could do a grocery store with it, or like a store, general store. It has a little piece of bread still stuck in it. Who knows what it was originally intended for, but a very cute item. Here is a Classics coffee table, a two-tone with a tile top. It's in really great shape, and Classics I always think of sometimes as being like just your inexpensive furniture, but a lot of that stuff is highly collectible now because Classics have been around for a really long time, and a lot of their pieces you can't get anymore. So that's just a little country wall hanger, very cute. I love this double swing, this metal double swing. I've come across it a few different times. This one is in really great shape. A lot of the times with these metal pieces, at first glance, you look at them and they're great. And then you start to look at them closer and you might find that some of the metal has fallen off. In this case, this is actually in really nice shape and would be great in a garden. This is the bottom of a trestle table, so hopefully I'll come across the top of it in here. Here's another bench, a lift top bench. Unfortunately, it does have some cracking along that side. The label on the bottom is hard to read, but it does look like this is also a handmade piece where the person who made it just created their own label and stuck it on there. It makes me sad that has the crack, but you could fill that with some wood fill and go for it and resand it and make it look beautiful if you wanted to. This is a ceramic fireplace, very cute. It is made by Pitty Pat Miniatures, and it says in the USA. So I'm gonna look it up and see if they're still around, because this is a very cute piece. Okay, this is a black coffee table. I don't see a label on it. Really nice little piece. You don't see a lot of black furniture for doll houses, not too much unless it's like Asian themed. So that's kind of cool to have a traditional table in black. So we've got like some palm trees here, a couple of dolls, and then we've got a resin topiary here with some nice little decorations on the topiary. Very cute. Okay, nice little wicker table. Little demi-lune wicker table, very cute. We've got some cute little fabric here. I thought it was bedding at first, but then when I reached in, I realized, no, it's just a little bundle of fabric, but very cute with some little pink roses. This is a cool display case. I've seen the Town Square miniature ones, but this has a different shape to it. See, it's more rounded. It's got more of a 30s vibe. It does have both of the lucite shelves that go inside, and fortunately it does look like it's missing one of the doors on the back. It doesn't have a name brand on it, so if you know the brand, let me know, but I've not seen that specific one before. This is a cool piece here. It's got this artist signature on the bottom, Ken S. It's actually a writing table. It's a writing desk. You can see where you would have the pencil and it flips open. It's really pretty. It's got some neat carving on the side, not a really deep detailed carving, but it's still a really pretty piece. This is another Pity Pat Miniatures item here. This is a child chest of drawers here. It's all wood, but the handles seem to be metal. They're really pretty, and it's got this adorable little bunny decal on it that's super cute, and these little flowers. I'm in love with this. I'm in love with this straight from the get-go. I mean, this is a cool piano, and that is real stained glass pieces that are sitting in there. I mean, that is neat. Now the back is missing, but I just feel like that doesn't take away from this piano because you would typically have it up against the wall anyway, but you could easily put a piece of wood there and cover it if you wanted to. But the stool, I just love it, with the fringe and the gold top. I mean, this could be in a great piece for the dollhouse, but really, can you see it like in a really amazing saloon? I mean, Tombstone, I'm telling you. Okay, this is a pretty common refrigerator. They're pretty common. But one thing I really like about them is the hardware is really nice. And I don't see a brand on this, but, could easily be classics. It could be, Town Square. Now, this piano, on the other hand, is a Bezpak piano. Nice carvings, great detail. And I'm sorry about the Band-Aid. I was so happy to finally get my nails done, and then I freaking went and cut my finger while cutting bacon, of all things. But, don't judge. I love my bacon. I need my bacon. So anyway, it was a small cut, but how finger cuts are. They hurt so much. So another little random metal chair there, like a little fairy chair. Oh, and this is the top to the trestle table base that I found earlier. What's nice is it was a clean break, a little glue, and that is in perfect shape. Okay, this is like a ceramic porcelain planter. It's a huge planter. I mean, this would be great for a huge dollhouse for the garden. You could do a lot of really fun stuff with that. This is actually a piece this is, a window here for you to put inside your dollhouse. I would say that typically would go maybe in like the roof, like a dormer window, but it's really cute and that is brand new. And the minute I took it out of that package, I could smell that like new wood smell. It's really nice. Okay, so here's another one of those metal wicker pieces, or made to look like wicker. I have not ever seen this before. It does look like something was probably hanging down in the center there that did break off. But anyway, overall, it's in really nice shape. It's definitely different. The wheels do turn on it. So you could just flood this with plants or accessories of any kind. I always think plants for some reason, but you could do anything, of course, that you want with it. All right, we've got some mystery bags here. Here is a shelf. Standard shelf. This is Aztec Imports, which does Town Square miniatures. It is missing a door at the bottom, but overall it's in okay shape as far as that goes. All right, this feels heavy and it kind of feels delicate too. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is lovely. Oh my gosh. This is a Mahogany Curio cabinet. This is Bezpak for sure. They filled it with these really pretty towels here. They've been in there a while. They're pretty hard. And you've got some toilet paper and some stuff. So it was probably being used as a you know, an etagere of some sort in the bathroom of a dollhouse, but it's in perfect condition. It's beautiful. Another mystery bag. What's in here? A chair, and it is Town Square Miniatures, and it's missing the padding on the back and the seat cushion. So it could be in that other bag that I looked at earlier. There was a ton of that sort of stuff in there. Another mystery bag. I'm liking the mystery bags so far. They've been fun. Okay, this one's different. It's a horse that's missing one leg. Okay, I guess that's my fault for saying the mystery bags have all been really great. So we've got a necklace here, a dollhouse necklace. This is a pie holder, or it's to pull pies out of the oven. You must have a really large kitchen to do that. So here's just like a ceramic little cherub and a little basket there. All right, so let's take a look at some of these rugs. I have a lot of them. You can see, wow, that's a little paper piece there, but I've got a ton of different rugs, a ton of different styles. Some of these are very standard, like that rose one there. It's gorgeous rug. I've had it for a while. But then you've got some like this that are all wool. This is made in Austria, and they are not cheap by any means. Like this one is inexpensive. It's got like the paper backing, but a lot of these are handmade. Some of these rugs, honestly, can be up to $500 for a dollhouse rug, if you can believe it. So there's, you know, that looks like it was just cut from a piece of fabric, but then this one is, you know, handmade, you can tell. Another really pretty one, but that's got a paper backing. And then you've got these, look at this thing. That is a very nice rug. And I'm thinking this is one of the more expensive ones, so I'll probably be doing a little bit more research before that goes on my website. And then the same with this one as well, with the rabbits, the 3 rabbits. Okay, so that is it for my treasure reveal this lovely Wednesday. More to come. Please go ahead and check out my eBay site if you saw anything here that you just have to have. I completely understand there's items in here that I just feel like I have to have, but I can't keep everything because, again, where would I live? You've seen already what my garage looks like right now in my office. There's hardly any room for me. So anyway, go check that out. If you've stuck out this far, thank you so much for watching the entire video. I will be back next Wednesday with some more treasures to reveal to you. Otherwise, I will see you Sunday for my normal videos. I hope that I've inspired you to get back to your own dollhouse projects, and I'll see you next time. Bye!